What drives results? Behavior drives results. What's going on, guys? Nate here, coming back at you with another video. Read More Books, episode 3, The Outward Mindset. It is by the Arbinger Institute, which is obviously more than one person. They have a few books that are pretty cool. This is the only one that I've read so far. Definitely going to be looking into picking more up. Ideally from a used bookstore because that's cheaper. But, so, the title is The Outward Mindset, and underneath it says, Seeing Beyond Ourselves. And then under that, there's a little circle that says, How to Change Lives and Transform Organizations, which all three of those are a great little synopsis of what this book is all about. So in this series, I like to kind of go over what's in the book and just share some ideas that I took away from the book that I like to use in my daily life and that I just kind of keep in the back of my head and try to remember throughout my day, throughout my week, and just kind of implement in some sort of way every single day so I don't forget the principles taught in this book or any book that I'm talking about in this series. So I'm going to be sharing 5 key ideas from the book with you guys just to keep it really simple, make it a list, make it something that you guys can remember very easily so you can take away some value from this video, and maybe even today when you're watching this video or after or the next day, you can try to start applying some of these principles in your life, or maybe even pick up this book. I'll see if I can link it below. It's probably on Amazon. I'll see if they have it. Alright, let's just jump right into this. The first idea in the book that is pretty much key to understanding everything in this book is that there are 2 mindsets, an outward mindset and an inward mindset. Someone with an inward mindset is not someone that you want to be. Someone with an inward mindset sees people as objects that help them further themselves and does not see the needs, objectives, and challenges of other people. Now, conversely, someone with an outward mindset sees other people as actual people and takes their needs, objectives, and challenges into account. This is the person that you ideally want to be in life, in work, in any area that you're practicing something in. The next key idea in this book is all about behavior, because what drives behavior? Mindset drives behavior, right? So whatever your mindset is, what you're thinking up here, totally, absolutely influences how you act and behave around others and how you perform certain tasks. So your mindset shapes behavior and behavior drives results. So you want to have the right mindset, and the right mindset will lead to the right behaviors that will drive ideal results. And ideally those results will be success, and it's going to go like this. Now, by seeing other people's needs, objectives, and challenges, you're able to help them out in such a way that benefits them, you, and the collective result of whatever you're trying to achieve. While doing this, you want to make sure that it's effective, and they have a little system that you can use to make sure that what you're doing is effective in your adventures to help others as well as yourself, and just the collective result of what you're trying to achieve. That little system is called SAM, SAM. See, adjust, measure. One more time. SAM. See, adjust, measure. Now what does that really mean though? So S, see. You see other people's needs, objectives, and challenges in the workplace or just whatever you're working on at the time. A is for adjust. You adjust your current efforts to help them achieve their needs, objectives, and challenges. Now what's cool about this is it's not just limited to the workplace, it's pretty much unlimited. It can be with family, any relationship that you have, any sort of business that you're starting. It's just so cool because it's so universal. Now after you've seen their needs, objectives, and challenges and adjusted what you're doing to help them meet what they're trying to achieve, afterwards, you need to measure if what you're doing is effective. So once every week, you want to see where you started with helping people, and then at the end of the week, kind of have some sort of measuring point to see if what you're doing is at all effective. Because if you're not measuring or setting a goal or something, you're not really going to be aiming to achieve something. You're not going to be reaching for something. So we have to measure. Remember, guys, see, adjust, measure. SAM. The next key principle in this book that I really, really like, that I think is really cool, that I don't see a lot of companies doing, especially the bigger companies, when you allow others to do what they see as fit, they assume leadership, and that absolutely drives the best possible results, because when someone feels like they're in control of something and they're able to do what they think is right and what will bring the best results, they assume leadership, and within that leadership, they just achieve the best results because they really feel like they're doing something, they're a part of something. It's just such a cool idea. I don't see a lot of companies doing this. I do see a lot of bigger companies just kind of pushing people around and telling people exactly what to do and just telling everyone what they're doing wrong. Trust me, I worked at a grocery store before. I know how it is. They just want to just kind of, kick you around, which is fine. I guess it's their company, but for most ideal results, that's just not really how you do it. The last key point in this book is turn all systems outward. So outward, like we are just talking about, like an outward mindset. So let's just give a quick example of how you could implement that within a company or just any area that you're working on. But for this particular example, we're going to use a company. So in the book, there's a really cool picture of a bunch of triangles all next to each other, kind of pointing towards each other like this, all facing each other. So it's all inward, right? It's all inward within one company, and that is not bringing this particular company very great results. So they try to turn all systems outward. So they take the sales, marketing, and budget team and they turn all those systems outward. So when all those different committees are planning their things, there's thinking and planning with each other's needs, objectives, and challenges in mind. So the sales team is thinking about the budgeting team and the marketing team is thinking about the sales team. And all together, they're all thinking about each other's needs, objectives, and challenges. And that just brings the best possible results because everyone is trying to do what's best for everyone else. And that just helps the collective results so much. This is just such a powerful idea. Just the idea of having an outward mindset up here and just implementing that within a company can just change things so much. Like the book said, how to change lives and organizations, because it's absolutely so possible using this method. It is really sad to me that I don't see pretty much any companies doing this, because I really do think that with a lot of bigger companies, I don't know, let's just say Best Buy, if they did something like this, they could really just grow their company and just kind of change it. One company that I really do feel like is doing this, just based on my personal experience, is the Apple Store. Because when I go to the Apple Store, it just feels like everyone in there, they almost kind of want to be there. They kind of feel like they're just doing what they see as fit and just helping people out. I just always feel helped, cared about. At the end of the day, they're just doing their job. But at the same time, I really do feel cared about, which is obviously the goal of any company, no matter what you're doing, selling, or, performing as a personal service. Alrighty guys, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for checking this one out. We just crossed 50 subscribers. I'm super pumped about it. Read more books. Episode 3, The Outward Mindset. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're growing a really cool community that's based around helping each other out and just having an amazing time together. I hope you guys have a great one. I'll see you guys tomorrow.